Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is Monday, December 14th, 2020. It's the day when the Electoral College in the U.S. is supposed to meet to confirm the president. Okay. So anyway, let's just do this. Let's just download some data here. See if they still. So this is December 14th. Uh, Hence, all daily updates will be discontinued as of 14th December. The weekly data will be available as a download files in the following formats. As an exception, the weekly updates for the end of year festive season will be published December 23rd and December 30th. Okay, so this should be the last daily number they have. Okay, let's just come back over here then. We can get rid of GeoID. Edit, cut, paste. Cumulative total we can get rid of also. And that should take care of it. So let's come back over here. Let's do a save as. So, CSV file. Let's just overwrite this. Let's clean out our data directory here, first of all. Okay. I have to wait for this to take care of itself. Get rid of this. Then let's copy our files over here. John Hopkins data. Okay, let's open back up here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do this. Let's take a look at our database. Okay, let's go to USA, US counties. This. Okay. Yeah, my doctor's appointment's at 1:45. My doctor's appointment is at 1:45. My doctor's appointment's at 1:45. I'll probably stop back by. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That looks right. Good deal. Okay, so the database has been successfully updated. I'm gonna skip updating the Our World in Data website. Uh, let's see, I forgot. Let's take a second look at the New York Times here, shall we? 13th. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. So now let's start something a little different. Let's start off with actually with Sweden, I think. Okay, okay, okay. So let's take a look at Sweden. This calculates a 7-day moving average. So we're going to say here, since this is cases, right? Uh, so we're going to do a plot from February 27th onward, where cases are greater than zero. Okay, let's just do this then. So what do we see? Well, we see cases are continuing to climb. Yeah, at a 7-day moving average level, it appears to be showing a decline in cases. Okay, it's sort of interesting. Why we're seeing two different numbers, I'm not quite sure. This does appear to be showing a decline in cases, but that could just be the fall off from today. All right. Well, let's take a look at deaths now. Well, once again, we seem to be showing a fall off here. Okay. We see, if this is correct, we're having a decline in cases. All right. Let's see something. Is this really true? Are we really seeing a decline in cases? Okay. This is really kind of odd, isn't it? So these numbers here are obviously wrong. 12, 13, and 14 are obviously wrong. Doesn't appear to be any other days when there's cases. 1803, 3700, 7400, and drop back down to 6000. So there was a decline of about 2,500 cases from here to here, that's probably not what we're seeing over here, okay? For whatever reason, you have 2, 3 days with no cases and no deaths, which is really kind of curious. All right. So let's take a look at mortality rate. Obviously, these missing numbers could affect the mortality rate, but still, I still think the mortality rate has been under the average mortality rate for several weeks now. Okay. Now let's look at weekly numbers now. Okay. So here you can see we've had a huge spike in cases here. Okay. And here's deaths. They appeared to show a decline in deaths last week, but compare the deaths from here to here. Now look. So this whole thing is basically flip flop. Now we have massive cases but lower deaths. Well, back in April we had minimal cases compared to now. and lower death and higher deaths. That's quite interesting. So what's the good news? Let's take a look at the monthly numbers. No, I certainly hope you don't do like a dump of data. Sweden doesn't do a dump of data for this period of time over here. Okay? Hopefully Sweden isn't going to come back and say, oh, sorry, we screwed up here, 12, 13, and 14th. So that's 12, 13, 14, Saturday, Sunday. So why didn't he record any numbers for that day? So we need to watch for a spike in these numbers for the 14th. Okay, although, well, I mean, if we had 7, 8, 9, 6 here, we could wind up having something like, 10,000 cases here, somewhere down in here on the 15th. We need to watch out for the 15th, which of course is why we use moving averages and smoothing curves. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, monthly cases. No real surprises. November was the highest number so far. Uh, this is the current month numbers right there. Let's run this from the top now, see exactly what it looks like. So once again, climbing cases, we have a lot of volatility here for some reason or other, which is why we use a smooth average or a moving average even. Part of this here is because there was no deaths reported for the 13th, 14th, and 15th of December. So in that case, it's too soon to tell whether or not we actually do have a decline here. Okay. Close up, you can see this is indicating a decline in cases or deaths, but again, that could be because of that them 3 missing days. Okay. Although the decline did appear to start uh, before before the uh, before the 12th. Okay. So hopefully part of this decline is before the 12th. All right. Weekly mortality rate. This is probably the good news. Mortality rate continues to remain fairly low. Uh, cases by week, deaths by week, monthly cases, and monthly weeks. Okay, Sweden. Hopefully you did find some encouraging news in there someplace. I would appreciate all 20 or 30 who are faithfully following this particular plot here. This is really for you folks. Thanks so much, Sweden. We'll catch you on Wednesday with a new report.